The Washington Post this week spoke with anonymous officials within the Department of Justice. They did not wish to be named for the article for very obvious reasons. But according to this report from the Washington Post, where they spoke with people at the Department of Justice, those officials are absolutely adamant that nothing short of Donald Trump's inauguration, should it happen, is going to stop them from prosecuting Donald J. Trump. So here is what the article basically tells us. First and foremost, yeah, that Supreme Court ruling, it's not pleasant, but the DOJ says, we're still going to do this. And then they go even further. It's not just we're going to keep doing this in spite of the Supreme Court's ruling, but we're going to keep doing this even if Donald Trump wins the 2024 election. So that means come election day this year, November 5th, if Donald Trump ends up winning it by the end of that night, the DOJ is not going to just pack it up, close it down, and move on. No, they said they're going to continue going full steam ahead, possibly more steam ahead, up until noon on July 20th of the year 2025, which is when the next presidential inauguration takes place. Because, of course, there is that long-standing, rule, if you want to call it that, with the Department of Justice to not prosecute a sitting president, but they will continue working on these prosecutions up until that last minute if they have to. And again, if Trump does win the 2024 election, they've got, 2.5-ish months, and at that point, we could see them kick it into overdrive to attempt to try to get a trial prior to the inauguration, because once Trump's inaugurated, he picks his own attorney general, they're going to dismiss all these charges against him. So once he gets inaugurated, it is over. But just because he could win the election doesn't mean it's over. Now, putting together a trial in such a short amount of time, basically doing a fire sale of everything you got, it's going to be hard. And it's going to be quite not as solid as we would like a case to be. But the important thing to take away from the story is that the DOJ is not giving up. Yeah, they know what the Supreme Court said. They know that it does not give him absolute immunity from everything ever. They also know that, his election for our legal work is not going to be the end of it. We will keep going to that last minute. They're going to persist, right? Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Persist? We should be cheering them on as they do this. This is actually one of the few good things the Department of Justice has done in the last couple decades, really. They're not going to give up. And neither should we. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.